Good morning. How are you this morning? Hope everybody's doing great. Today we're going to talk about makeup for teens. I'm going to wait just a little bit, Alex, for other people to get on. I have some things out that I want to show you moms out there. Hello, Margie. Hello, Rob. Hello, Greg. We're talking about makeup for teens today. And let's face it, teenagers do not need the kind of makeup that adult women wear. Whoa, excuse me. I'm sorry. Hey, Donnie. Teenagers don't need to be wearing the same kind of makeup that adult women wear. Adult women can pull it off. Teenagers can't. They're just exploring being a woman, and they really aren't yet. So you don't want them to have a whole lot of makeup. We're not talking about face cleaner here. We're talking about makeup. So I have cleaned my face. I have put my wrinkle reducer on. Your teens are not going to need to do that. They are, however, needing to learn how to clean their face, okay? The first thing they need is shine wipes. They need to clean their face every morning. Teenagers don't eat well. They eat junk all the time. So they're going to have acne. They're going to have pop marks. They're going to have all this stuff when they get older that they really are going to have because they don't take care of their skin. And there's just a couple of things that they need to do. And one is to keep their face clean. So if they'll use a shine wipe every night before they go to bed, then they'll have a clean face. And all the makeup that they use during the day will be off. Hello, Pam. How are you? Thank you for the thumbs up and for the hearts. I appreciate them. We are talking this morning about young girls that are getting into makeup and what they really need to do for their face. I have no makeup on my face at all. Young girls are red-faced. They have acne. Their pores are big. So the first thing that they need to do is to... Hey, Ran. The first thing they need to do is keep their face clean. And they need a shine wipe to keep their face clean. This is all I use, really, to clean my face, unless I'm going to do a weekly scrub when I do my pore cleanser. Now, the young girls may need a pore cleanser. This is ours. Right here, it keeps those pores cleaned out, so it keeps the acne down. The rose water spray is to keep your pores clean and keep your skin toned. It's a toner, and what that does is it creates the correct pH balance in their face. It's very important for teenage girls because their bodies are changing, their skin is changing, everything about them is changing. First of all, they don't understand it and they don't get it. Second, they want to be the senior that they see walking down the halls in school every day. And you can break that off at the pass. I was looking for my other lip exfoliator and not finding it. This is my peppermint one. This is not for the teenagers unless they have chapped lips. If they do, then get them a lip exfoliator. Can't seem to find my normal one this morning, so I'm using my peppermint. Lip exfoliator is great. It has no color in it. It's sugar-based. Nothing in it that'll hurt them. And they'll use it because it tastes good. A lot of times with teenagers, if you suggest something to them, they're not going to do it. You know, where it's going to freeze over before they do it. So a lot of times it's just nice to get them what they need, present it to them, show them how to use it, and it's a whole lot better on them than if they're just trying to look like mama or the older teenager that they see at school. Okay? So what I'm going to suggest for them is 3 products for their face. The first one is the Shine Wipe. It's got lots of great essential oils in it that will help to keep their skin clean and all the oils and excess dirt out of them. The second thing, if they have acne or blemishes on their face, then their deep pore cleansing cream is a good thing. This is what they should scrub their face with at night and maybe do their Shine Wipe in the morning. Once they get their face clean at night or in the morning, whichever one, and if they have really bad skin, then you can give it to them morning and night. And that is our rose water spray. This is like liquid gold. A lot of our products they call liquid gold. To me, this is liquid gold. From sunburn to acne to large pores, it just takes care of a lot of different things because it's a toner. And what it does is corrects the pH balance in your face. So that will help your teenager's skin to look better and feel better, which makes them look and feel better about themselves. They have enough issues to deal with as teenage girls without dealing with acne or bad skin. Now, the second thing we're going to talk about after they get their face clean, what we want for them is we want them to be able to have a smooth complexion without a lot of makeup. And we want their face to be moisturized without being greasy. I'm wiping this off now. Kind of scrubbing a little. Hey, Robin. How are you this morning? Okay. Feels better. What I'm going to suggest is our BB cream, which is a tinted moisturizer. It's the least coverage that we have. It's basically a moisturizer with a little bit of tint in it. There are several colors for you to choose from, and if you need help, just give me a call and I will be glad to help you. I'm going to see what I'm going to use my Old Faithful brush. I love my liquid foundation brush because I can do anything with it. I'm going to take this and put it on the top of my hand. I'm not going to put it is quite a bit, but understand too that it's a moisturizing foundation, so you want enough to cover your face without it being too much. Now I'm going to I'm doing this. If you're the girl that you're working with, if your teenager has got acne and blotches and freckles that she hates and things like that, then you're going to want to get her some concealer, because the the BB cream is not going to cover anything, okay? I'm putting the concealer in the center of my brush. Then I'm going on my hand and I'm patting my BB cream in it. And notice I've used almost all of it and gotten it in this brush. Then I'm going to go around and pat my face just like I do any other foundation that I put on. Now I'm going to, because this is a moisturizer, it's going to feel a little thick. I put on quite a bit. Your daughters will not need to do that. I'm not going anywhere today, so I want to make sure my face is good and moisturized. I'm going to be in the kitchen all day today trying to get some cooking done and all finished up. It really does feel good on your skin. If you don't wear a lot of makeup and you don't want to feel like you're wearing a lot of makeup, hey Stella, then the moisturizing BB cream is great. Tinted moisturizer. See, there's not a whole lot of color there. And yet, my face is all one color now. I work on that scar a little bit to make sure I get my concealer in there. I wish y'all could feel this. I know I keep rubbing, but it feels so good. Hey, Renee. Rennie. Say hi to me if you're on here. I don't see everybody for some reason. Now, y'all see how dark my eyes are and how calm my face is? This new hairdo is driving me nuts. This is what my face used to look like. Now I have all one color. I've got a shine wipe down here that I don't use BB cream very often. Usually it's just when my face is real dry, or if I just want something on my face because it's winter or summer, but I don't want a whole face full of makeup. Then this is absolutely great. And that is our BB Flawless. Once you look at it, if you need help finding a color for your young person, then let me know, okay? And I'll be glad to help you. You can send me, I am on Messenger. So you can send me a message through Facebook. Shoot me an email, which I check less and less every day. Or just pick up the phone and call me. You can contact me through my website. Hey, Skylar. Hey, Issa. I really appreciate it when y'all come and visit with me. My eyes are watery today. I wish they weren't. Thank you. If you're watching this later, then I would ask that you go in and put the pound sign and replay. That lets me know that you've been on and looked. Hey, Nora, how are you? Yeah, that's okay. You show up. That's all that matters. We put on some, we cleaned our face with a shine wipe. We're talking about teenagers this morning. And really, makeup or the lack thereof for them and why they need to start early, not wearing makeup but taking care of their face. So if you have 10 and 11-year-olds that you're watching after, and I know girls are growing up early these days, but if you get them started in the correct way early enough, I think you're going to find that you have less issues with makeup when they get older. If you have a little girl that's really pushing you to wear makeup, get her started by cleaning her face. And tell her if she can take responsibility for cleaning her face and keeping that done every day, then maybe you will be more open to giving her makeup. If she's beyond that and she's trying to look like Zsa Zsa Gabor or one of the newer people, whoever they are, is Cyndi Lauper or somebody, I know she's not new, she's old as I am, then you have an issue and you need to calm that down. And in order to do that, you need to know what products to offer them. So we have the pore cleanser, our deep pore cleanser, and our rose spray for those that have large pores in their skin, for those that are having acne or red issues or those kind of things. Then for the foundation, we're using a tinted moisturizer instead of a regular foundation or a cream foundation. We're going to use a tinted moisturizer because that's going to keep their face moisturized while they think that they're getting their makeup on, okay? What they're actually doing is taking care of their face. I know somebody came on, but I can't see who it is, so my eye is watering for some reason this morning. I'm not sure why. I have my clean rag out here. See if I can move some BB cream back around. I put a little bit of concealer in the center of my foundation brush, and I put my BB cream on my hand and dabbed it in it. And it doesn't take much BB cream. I mean, it's a moisturizer and it's going to soak into their face. So they get what they want and you get what you want. My face was real shiny, and if you'll notice, it's getting less and less shiny. And the reason it's getting less and less shiny is because the moisturizer is soaking into my skin. And I've waited a minute or two every time I feel sugar. I waited a minute or two so that it could soak in. You'll also notice that I still have color on my cheeks, and that is because of the lack of coverage that you get when you put on the BB cream. It's just, it feels thick going on, and then all of a sudden your face will feel like there's nothing on it. You just can't feel it. And that's because it's a moisturizer and it goes straight down into your skin. Okay? Now the next thing that we're going to do, we're going to use a tiny bit of blush. What I would suggest, let me get that. Where is that brush? I got a new brush. It's our powder concealer brush. And I would suggest a smaller brush for young people. The reason being is they tend to think when they put on makeup that they have to fill whatever brush they're using up with product. And they don't. I would also suggest that you start with a bronzer, not with a blush. A blush can make them end up looking like Aunt Ethel, and you don't want that for them either. So, a bronzer will give them the same thing a blush will, but not in such a red, bold way, okay? We're going to take this and just kind of dab it some, okay? Then we're going to blow the end of it off. We're going to smile, and we're going to put this on like it was blush. We're going to blend it in. Let's face it, young people have got beautiful skin anyway, most of them. We're going to blend it in. We're going to go up the side of the nose here because they have those little round pretty faces that we love and they hate. And that's all we're going to do with that, okay? Now, they've got on bronzer and BB cream. That's it. Bronzer and BB cream. That's their face products to start out. If they are mature enough and Mama's ready, hello Heather, Filippo and Gilu. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, hun, but I see you. I'm going to suggest for young people for their eyes, lighter colors. Lighter colors. The color choice when you're purchasing it, so it should be your choice in what colors you use for them. I would use a pretty pale color, but let it have color so they know that they've got some eyeshadow on. You can use a powder. You can use a cream. This is really good, our quad, because you can choose 4 colors that you're going to allow them to use, and this magnet is something. And you can choose light or bold. I would choose these 2 for sure. Y'all know I have to put my glasses on to see this. Something light like Pessimistic, it's a real light color and they can use it to highlight and play with and do whatever. That's a great color. Slick is pretty light if they're going to go out to dinner with y'all, with the family, or do something like that, or y'all are having a Christmas party at home or something like that. It's got a little bit of... I won't call it glitter because it doesn't have glitter in it. It's kind of a sheen to it. And it's kind of a pinky brown color. But I would suggest that you start them off with neutrals. With a quad palette, you can choose 4 different colors for them. And they have pale colors and dark colors. I would suggest you use paler colors. Okay? Now... let's start. Today I'm going to use 2 different colors. I'm going to use Hopeful and Jubilant. They're both pretty pale. I need coffee. Bad. First one I'm going to use is Hopeful. I'm going to use the lightest color there is. Moms, no matter what you use, start out with the lightest colors you can possibly start out with. Hello, Hope. Hello, Ahmad. This is for young girls. Now we're going to color the eyelid with this. Number 1, that's not going to give them a whole lot of color, but it is going to give them a color and they are going to be able to see it. Okay? I put quite a bit of that color on, so you don't have to do a lot of that color, but get them started covering their eye. Well, it would help if I used the right side of the brush. Get them started. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. Get them started with a really light color and put that color all over their eye. Now, you moms can go in with your makeup that you already own and start practicing with them. Or you can go straight out and buy them something. Now you can see that I have color on my eyes. If you get them one color, they're going to be very unhappy. But you can get them one color and you can get them a quad color so you can build on that quad. They come individually. They come individually. So if you get them a light color, then you go ahead and get that color. I suggest I really like the creams for young people. And I like them because you have a lot more. How can you buy? I will send you an instant message and tell you how we can do that, okay? Back to the colors. I like the cream shadows for the girls starting out because they really don't know how to deal with a powder. With a powder, you have to be able to control that, okay? When you have a brush and a cream, it goes exactly where you put it and nowhere else. The powder, when they first start out, it tends to go down on their face and everywhere. But with a light color, you can show them on your eyes how to put it on. If you're a single dad, put on your big boy panties and put this stuff on just like you were a girl, okay? Number one, it'll build your relationship with your daughter. And number two, you're going to see what she goes through and have a better understanding of why she's in the bathroom for 45 minutes. Okay. Now, if you want to, you can take that. We've used 3 products. We've used our BB cream, our bronzer, one of the cream shadows. Let me see if I can hold this without dropping it. And then you want the mascara. So you've got 4 products there. BB cream, bronzer, not blush, bronzer, a light cream shadow. It's called Splurge Cream Shadow. And then our Epic Mascara. Okay? And you're going to end up with 5 products because you're wanting to get her something for her lips. You've got a light color eye on. Get her a light color bonbon. If she's dark skinned, it will show up. This one is pink. Let me get my glasses out here so I can tell you what color it is. This is Raspberry Cheesecake, and it is the palest, prettiest pink you ever saw. Some of you adult girls out there are wanting this. I'm going to tilt that, if possible. I'm going to tilt that up some. There. I was beginning to see my neck way down here. Okay. This is very, very pink. Can you see that color? This is a bonbon. It is a tinted moisturizer. Notice the rule of thumb here. We're using tinted moisturizers. Yes, there's color on this. Now, they tell you not to say other products' names, but I'm going to say another product's name here real quick. This put color on my lips. It's called a bonbon. You can buy 1 at a time, 3 at a time, 5 at a time. Bonbons. They all are different colors. There's a clear one, a pink one, a rose color one, a salmon kind of color one, but they all just have a slight color to them. If your teenager has gotten to this point and they are doing well and they're doing what mama wants them to do and they're on that level, then you can add your second color, which is a little bit darker than your light color that you've already got them used to wearing. Once you get them to that, you're going to come up here and give them that one little see, there's not a whole lot of difference, but they can learn with lighter colors. This color is just a little bit darker, and I'm actually trying to put it in the crease of my eye. I'm putting it a little bit above the crease, but girls don't have hooded eyes like we adult women do, okay? Our eyelids come down over our eyes. If your eyelids come down over your eyes, then you need to move that crease up some. It's all about creating an illusion for us. Hey Margie, how are you? So we're putting on our what we call a transition color, which is just a bit darker. Now, if you're an adult lady, this is where you would put your brown or purple or whatever dark color it is you're wanting to use. Right now, we're just talking about teenagers. And we're almost to the final step. Hello, Jessica. First, we put on our BB cream. Tinted moisturizer. Very little coverage, but it will keep their face moisturized, especially in the wintertime, and yours as well. But it's the least amount of coverage they can get in any kind of foundation, and it will get them used to wearing a foundation. Then we used our bronzer as a blush. They don't need blush. They're too young for blush. These are my personal opinions and not the opinions of Younique, okay? Let's get our disclaimer in there real quick. That's all we had on our face. Then we put on a pale, mine happens to be pink, all over the upper part of our eye. This was Hopeful. This color is Hopeful. It's very pale, and yet it has color. We don't want to send our young girls to school looking like a hooker. There's enough sexual abuse out there without us letting our girls ask for it. Yes, ask for it. I said it. If you dress and put on makeup like you're 25 years old, then men are going to treat you like you're 25 years old. It's a fact of life. There's nothing that's going to change it. It's been that way from day one. Okay, that discussion is over. Then we went to a little bit darker color, and that is after they've learned to use all the rest of it in a responsible manner. And don't just throw your young girls. I mean, they're going to experiment with their makeup, but don't just throw them into makeup and say, okay, here's $800 worth of products and just go for it. Play with it and you'll figure it out. Don't do that to your girls. They're having enough issues with hormones and dealing with that, and boys and girlfriends that want to be mean and bully. There's just enough out there for them to deal with without having to deal with that. Okay? Then our Epic One Step Mascara. Also, if you start your girls out using good products, they'll use good products the rest of their lives. Side to side. One coat is enough. It turned those lashes black. It curled them. And they're headed in the right direction, so that's enough. Now, I always put mascara under my eyes. I don't suggest eyeliner. I don't suggest putting dark lines under girls' eyes. That's my personal opinion. I think that girls should look like girls, and we get them growing up too fast already anyway. The average age for someone to get married now is 28 years old. So they have a lot of living, but by the time they're 11 or 12 and wanting to put on makeup nowadays, there's a lot of time between then and 28. So they have plenty of time to exercise their individuality, and being a young girl is not that time. I will say this. If you're a working mom and you're not allowing your daughter that's 14 or 13, 14, 15 to wear makeup, they're wearing it, hon. They're just wearing it behind your back and you don't know what it is. So I would suggest that everybody start their daughters out in makeup. Your choice of makeup, your choice of colors, your choice of style. I have on probably more makeup than I would allow my daughter to put on. But I have 5 boys. But they had nice girlfriends, and they had nice girlfriends that look like not nice girlfriends. And that's up to us, Mom. That truly is up to us as mothers and grandmothers to make sure that our daughters grow up knowing that makeup is a tool, and it is just something that makes us feel better about ourselves. Okay? We have on today, we cleaned our face with our Shine Wipe. We spritzed on our rose spray. The night before, we clean our face with our pore cleanser to keep those pores clean. Then, in the morning, after we clean our face and spritz with our rose spray, what we're doing is keeping that face toned. We don't want any breakouts. We don't want any acne. We don't want them feeling bad about themselves for any reason. We spray with our rose water spray after we wipe our face off with our Shine Cloth. We never use soap and water on our face. Then, we used our BB cream, which is a tinted moisturizer. No heavy foundations, okay? Tinted moisturizer. That's all I have on my face right now. It's the BB cream. My face is a little shiny because that's a moisturizer, okay? Then we have our bronzer. And we put our bronzer on with a small-ended brush because teenage girls want to use the whole thing, fill up that brush, so make sure you get them a small-ended brush to use for that, okay? And then we used, y'all may have to help me. I'm not used to doing this. Then we used our lip bonbon. I forget what this one is. Raspberry cheesecake, I think. But that's what I have on my lips. Very little color. But it is pink, and I do have pink on my eyes. So we used our lip bonbon. We used 2 of our cream shadows. When you first start out, you're going to use 1. Ours was in Hopeful. Splurge cream shadows. As they get to be older teenagers, you can get them into all these beautiful colors that are going on, like the ones I had on yesterday. Wow, talk about pop. Okay, 1 cream shadow. As they get older, you can get them another one. And I'm looking for it. I laid it down. A tube of mascara. I told you we'd have 5 products. There they are. The foundation, which is a BB cream. It's a tinted moisturizer. Your bronzer, because you don't want them to have blush. They end up with these little rosy Aunt Ethel cheeks. Our pale. Notice moisturizer is in everything. This is a moisturizer for your lips. Tinted. This is your cream shadow. Instead of a powder, it's a cream. It will stay in place all day. And your mascara. 5 products. That's it. If your girls are young, 11, 12, maybe they're wearing makeup already. I don't know. But I hope they're cleaning their face. Because if they have a clean face and their pores are cleaned out, and they don't have redness in their face, they're going to feel more confident anyway. So if you are a stricter parent and you want your daughter or your granddaughter to have very little makeup but beautiful skin, these 3 products right here are going to help you accomplish that. Shine Wipes, Pore Cleanser, and your rose water spray. Okay? Those 3 products, they're going to cleanse, moisturize, with essential oils, and the rose water spray is going to help close up those pores to stop that acne and take the red out of their face. And if they get sunburn, they can just spray it on. So that's for the younger ones. As they get older, and it may be the next year when they get older, who knows? These kids get so old up here before they get old on the rest of them. But remember that they're going through a lot of hormonal changes. They're going to cry a lot. They're going to want to be grown before it's time for them to be grown. So if you help them do that with the right products and the right colors and in the right manner, it's a whole lot easier for you to say, let me show you a couple of things, rather than say, no way, you're not wearing makeup. Oh, let me wear makeup. Please, you don't want that. You're going to get it anyway, so don't let it be about makeup, okay? I hope you have a wonderful day today. It's Thursday. We're going to do some cooking today. We're going to finish up tomorrow. And our family is coming on Saturday. So I'm real excited about that. I love having my family around me. Even though we live in Kentucky, we see them a lot more often. But not often enough. You know what I mean? Okay. This is a time for family. This is a time for joy and for giving. And I hope that I've given you today a little bit of information that you can take back and share with your daughters and your granddaughters. And tomorrow we'll go back to adult makeup. So watch out for that. And I will see you on the morrow. Have a great day.